Sulawesi Barat. So of course we need the mobile data, and also we need Wi-Fi. To convey our communication, So of course Zoom meeting, and then WhatsApp group, So mainly, our rather we are meet in person each other, but we more on system. We more on laptop, computer, and phone. So we are trying to communicate through that, because we have no choice. And then Indonesia, the line, the telephone line is not very good. Only in town area, they got a phone line, but in plantations, we more on mobile data, of course, handphone line, So we rely on that, and not bad. Their system, okay. There's so many signal towers being installed. More Indonesia, it's about 300 million population. One of the biggest population in Southeast Asia. Their communication system not bad. So we really rely on mobile data, and also like Wi-Fi system. I think I answered your question, Ibu Fatih. I answered your questions.
Yes.
Ada kena kan? Okay.
Okay. I will have to get to my
Your colleague, Oh. Okay, thank you, Ibu Fatih. Next, siapa lagi?
Yeah, hi sir. I'm Prithvi.
Hello, Pak. Okay, how are you? Okay,
Yeah, good sir. How are you, sir?
Okay, fine, Pak. Yeah.
Okay, so I want to ask, can you explain the major crisis that happened in your organizations?
Crisis. You mean your focus, Pak Prithvi, more on communication, isn't it? Communication, yeah?
More on the communication.
Okay, what? In fact, for information, I already mentioned earlier, mine based in Kalimantan Timur and Sulawesi Barat, but our head office in Jakarta, So I can see sometimes due to weather. So we got a problem with the interruption in communication, line communication. Otherwise, it's okay. So far, so good. Only sometimes we're having problem. We're having problem with the communication, especially the line. The communication system got some breakdown. Sometimes breakdown. Maybe I can answer for this. What solution we did? Yeah. So recently, Indonesian government, they allowed Starlink, the Elon Musk one. Starlink. So now Indonesia quite actively they are installing the Starlink. The one I can see, since we install Starlink, I can see the communications much more improved. I can see. Our communication with our head office, with our colleagues, with our other managers. So I can see a more improved. And then for information, Starlink is slightly expensive. It's slightly expensive. But the cost, I will say, the cost, don't ask me how much, but I can't remember. The cost, I can say, Indonesian, the Wi-Fi cost, I will say cheaper than Malaysia, It's cheaper than Malaysia.
Okay.
Okay, So, Pak Prithvi, I answered your question. Lari dari
But then you also have answered to my another question as well, which is causes.
Yeah, that's why I know. That's why I answered your question.
Right. Thank you, sir.
Okay, Pak. Thank you, Pak. Okay, next. I can see Pobodi's son just smiling only. I never ask any question.
I'm going to ask. So the next is I want to ask, which department, or stakeholders were most affected during the crisis?
Stakeholders during crisis. Okay, we in fact I just share our experience. If most affected, this one, you're talking about stakeholders, mainly with these government officials, of course. Government officials sometimes they also having the communication problem also with government officials, right? Like labor department, environment department, and also some legal department. They are, having problem communication during during this crisis. And also vendors, vendors, kan, vendors. We having communication problem with them also when they are arranging things like the goods from far, like a Jakarta, Surabaya. They bring maybe fertilizers, like maybe chemical or some spare parts. Because of this communication breakdown, we having problem because Indonesia quite big. Not like Malaysia. We are still able to manage by like road transport. Still we can manage. But Indonesia, there are so many. It's thousands of islands. So sometimes maybe the warehouse, like a gudang kan, warehouse somewhere in Jakarta, Balikpapan, and so we need to communicate with them, with frequent communicate, so I can see this is more affected, especially the government people, the government officials, and also vendors, suppliers. I think I answer your question, Kailash.
Yes, sir. So I got one more question, sir. Like, what the challenges you face are, how do you handle it? So through, like you said, I heard you said through communication lah.
Okay. So for this, to avoid this kind of this communication problems, so you must on top of the problem lah. That means for example, alright, we going to lorry or tractor spare parts, So we know this problem going to happen, and then because of communication problem, we might receive late the good. So we must on top of the problem, you order early. Let's say 6 months on ahead, you order. So by the time it will come on time when we replace that particular parts. And also like a government thing, let's say license, it's expired maybe 6 months. So now itself do the application. Don't wait until last minute, because the Indonesian regulation they bit cerewet. If anything expired, they will impose penalty on you. They will impose penalty. So they don't care. Any problem, any problems. That is not their problem. That is our problem. So we must be in advance. We know this is communication problem is here, will happen. So we must on top of the problem lah. So we have to, let's say, make a part, you order early, and then any renewal of license like that. So we do in advance. Don't wait until last minute lah. So this only one of the solution lah. I think I answer you, Kailash. I know Larry from your topic.
No, sir.
Okay, next. So, anybody else? I think I answered already. Still a question to ask.
Can you hear me?
Okay, Ibu Davi. Okay, yeah, Ibu Davi.
Okay. So,
okay,
yes. So my next question is: was there any crisis communication plan practice by your company?
You mean, can you repeat again the question, please?
My question is, was there any crisis communication plan practice by your company?
Communications. You mean your question is asking? Communication crisis facing by my company, yeah? That is the question.
Yes.
Okay, that's why I told you, because our property on file from our head office. Currently, yes. Earlier we got some issues like heavy rainfall, like lightning, thunder. So our tower will get affected. Then we need a few days to install back. You have to call Telkomsel or Indosat, to install back our location far from the town, probably far from the town. But now, as I mentioned, recently after we switch on to Starlink, I can see not bad lah. Not bad. At the same time, our company, they install, this the protection from thunder, from the lightning, the protection tower also they install. So since they installed it past 6 months, I don't see any major communication error lah. I've never seen many major communication error. But for information, lately in Sumatra, in Aceh, Sumatra Utara, then Padang area badly affected by flood. I think you also in the news, kan? Of course, the cut off. The one, some of our estate communication fully cut off. I think until now, haven't recovered yet. The reason, the bencana alam in Sumatra Island recently, the Aceh, Sumatra Utara, and also Sumatra Barat. Northern side of Sumatra Island badly affected. So some of our property, not my side, yeah. Some our company property plantation, they cut off from the communication. Now until now, no. I heard there's no communication with them. So otherwise, okay lah. Indonesia, okay. They are, as I said, there are many, there are many islands, but the communication system they are upgrading, because for them ada rugi because population high, so mesti ada untung tu. So they really emphasize on this communication system lah, what I can see. I think I answered your question, Bu Davi.
Yes. But my next question is, what immediate action did the organization take to manage the crisis? Is it by using the Starlink, or do you have any other action?
Okay, you see, I already mentioned. Communication, one by verbal. Of course, we are in the same office. We can call, we can talk. Face to face. Two-way communication. If no mean, we can call. Second one, call. And then call also the problem. You got WhatsApp, Telegram. You can WhatsApp with WhatsApp. Then this Telegram. Okay, we can another way of communication with data. If there also failure, we still Zoom meeting. Zoom meeting. Now we are our bosses. Our bosses from Singapore, and then our operation in Jakarta. We are in Kalimantan Timur. So you see how. So currently, any meeting like our monthly progress meeting, and then our meeting with our chairman, all now currently we are using a Zoom meeting lah. Zoom, of course, we are using a Zoom meeting. So I can see this more effective. What I can see lah. Zoom meeting is very effective. Even I'm also same thing. From my managers, I got property in Sulawesi Barat and then Balikpapan. So no choice. They do a weekly performance presentation. No choice. They have to present through Zoom meeting. The slide show everything. We can present through Zoom meeting. So that's what we are doing. I'll give you options. These are options that we are doing lah. I think I answer your question, Bu.
Yes. Okay. Thank you.
Okay, Bu. Okay. Ada lagi?
Yes, Mr. Mohan. I'll be asking the next question. So my question is, which communication channels were frequently used during the crisis? I think you answered my question by saying you guys use Zoom meetings and all that. Is there any other channel you use other than Zoom meetings?
Okay. Yeah. If a Zoom meeting, of course, the one we send the link. You all know you are using link, isn't it? But for immediate communication, normally we use, Concall, kan? Concall, WhatsApp, you enter, then you can add your members, kan?
Yes.
Concall. Immediate call, like can see their face. Where I can see either my manager in the field or they are hiding in the house. I'll make sure they open their video, so they know. When I call, I want to see where they are. Their location, So that Concall also helpful, I can see. Other Concalls. Here Skype nobody using. I noticed Skype like a messenger, Facebook. I did Instagram. So far we never use that lah. We never use it. Mainly on Zoom meeting, Concall through WhatsApp, we're sharing the data also through WhatsApp, and then it's like a big file, like a big data, like we're really sharing with more on Telegram or Outlook. I mean email Outlook. Outlook you can bigger file you can download through email. Through me email. I forgot to inform you all that every employee, my company, we having our own email, So there's also another system of communicating. Email. I forgot to mention about email. We a company. We got a very good email system with they can check spam, and then they can check like what they call it scammers, and to the scammers. I mean they got a very good filter system through email. Okay, so I forgot to mention this now. Email also another way of communication. Communication. I forgot to mention this now.
Okay, thank you,
So
Mr.
I mean,
Mohan.
company on through not Gmail, Gmail or personal email, but through company we got our own email. I mean own email system. For the internal email. Okay, Bulata. I think I would answer your question.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Mohan. And one more question from me. In your opinion, what aspects of the crisis were usually handled effectively?
Can you repeat again?
Yes. In your opinion, what aspects of the crisis are usually handled effectively?
What aspects? I don't get you.
Like my question is how to say when a crisis has happened, there will be many people managing different parts of a crisis, right? Mr. Mohan, maybe
Correct.
like communication, maybe like planning and all that. In your opinion, which one will be handled the most effectively and the least effectively? Like some people get quite stressed when they facing a crisis and all that.
Yeah. That's why Bulata mentioned we not only deal with one type of one type of communication. We got plan A, then we got plan B. That's why I say we got our of course Wi-Fi. We got Indosat. Then we got this telecom cell, and then recently we already got this Starlink also already. So we got option. I mean, if there's a problem, we go for B like that. We go for other thing. Even like an email got any problem, we can go for WhatsApp. We go for what most important is our data line must be active. So all this can be done if our data. This the communication system is active. Shouldn't be problem. Only thing always have always try to have a second choice. Not only rely on only one. As I mentioned. If we got telecom cell, okay, then keep in Indosat also. Keep also Starlink. To any problem we can switch on to other thing. And then for information, our office we are having our IT staff. Consider they all well trained, so they know what to do. They know and any problem come like this other masalah jaringan masalah jaringan, immediately they'll switch on to other line other communication system. I think Bulata answer your question, yeah?
Yes, Mr. Mohan, thank you so much.
Because myself, when I talk, I always lari dari topic one, I always do that. That's why I want to make confirm,
No, it's on the topic, Mr. Mohan. Yeah.
Okay. Next.
Okay, good morning, Mr. Mohan. So this is the last two question. Okay, so what should be improved during the crisis communication process?
What should improve? Okay. Okay, I think most of the question answered already. What must improve? Yeah, that's why I mentioned even any organization, the country is because communication, multimedia communication, it's controlled by country will continue. Government will monitor that. So government must ensure they're having efficient and fastest like a 5G. Talking about 5G everything. They should have fastest communication system to improve the development of a country, also improve the economic level. They must upgrade, and then do not rely on like other countries' contribution. We must have our own system. I mean, we need our experts, like Huawei, like from China. They do Starlink for USA, like that. So we, like Malaysia, even Indonesia, they should have their own efficient system, which it must be cheaper cost. I mean, must be cheaper cost and also efficient, and then help people, because indirectly it will help. Like we are. I mean, of course, organization one thing for our business, where we are running business, right? So at the same time, it will improve the masyarakat. I mean, people's welfare. I mean, they can do online business, communication. I mean, live. Sometimes they're selling things on live all kinds. So what I thinking, Pak Kok, government playing part lah. Government play important roles, and then how they upgrade the communication system lah. I think Pak Kok answer your question, yeah. If you're not, you can ask me again, yeah. Pak Kok.
Yes. Okay. So next question is like any recommendation like you could suggest to prevent like similar crises in the future.
Okay, how? Yeah, this I already mentioned. One thing I mentioned. I mean, government must involve. Government must involve. Or multimedia. Ministry. They must involve with the better system, and then don't rely on other countries, because as I said, because now the many complaints, and they can churi data, even though, like for example, Huawei, you see, like Huawei, they only install their, I think 60 mistake in Canada or in England, so they stop, because they can churi data, they can churi our data. That is one of the very dangerous things. But a good example, I can tell. I just sharing. Other things here, like Facebook, Instagram. Let's say you like to watch cooking. You can see a lot of cooking will come to you. But they actually chew your data. They chew your data. They know what you're doing. They know. You like to watch cooking. You'll see a lot of suggestion, all the cooking coming in. That means they indirectly they are stealing your data without your permission. So that's why this is of course cooking one thing, but security, spying, espionage can happen, through this thing. So, like our country, we must have our own system. That's why I said we must have our own system to help our people. Otherwise, this communication system, we still rely on other countries, and then that's it might give negative impact, the negative impact to our country and also in our future, because many things can do through communication. Suddenly they can make a blackout. They can shut down our system, our banking system. We don't know anything. Anything can happen. They can hack our bank system, accounts. They can happen. This all under I guess under risk management. That's why I said. Not only Malaysia, Indonesia also same thing. They have to do their part, lah. What I mean is, my suggestion is, each country must have their own system, lah. Own communication system, lah. To control. To control this. I think Pak Kok answered you. I think I answered you, lah. This just very comment, lah. And then this is my personal comment, yeah, not for my company, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
Okay. All right. So okay. Now give it time to ask. I would ask question. So all of you doing what course? You're doing communication, mass communication. What course you're doing in UM?
Oh wait, actually, I'm taking international business management, Mr. Mohan. My minor is communication.
Communication. So all of you doing communication, yeah?
Minor. Yeah, basically it's our minor that we are taking communication. Our major is focusing on international business.
Oh, I see. Okay. Good future. No worries. No, it should be. You're in a very good course. Okay, very good. Okay, answered you already?
Yes, thank you so much, Mr. Mohan, and for answering all of our questions and taking your time and doing this.
Okay, doesn't matter. It's okay. But I hope this interview will help you. In fact, I asked my friend why must interview. Why like send the questionnaire through Google, then I can answer. So you're making like an interview. We look a different approach. It's okay. It's all communication, two-way communication, kan?
Yes.
Face to face. It's better, effective also. So I mean, good luck to all of you. Hope you'll get you'll get A in this project, yeah.
Thank you, Mr. Mohan. And one more thing, before we end the interview, can we take like a picture?
Okay. Lucky you didn't ask me to sing song, Photo okay lah.
No, Mr. Mohan. Okay. I think, Pretty, if you can take the picture. Okay, 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
Okay, it's done, Mr. Mohan.
Done,
Okay.
Okay, good luck all of you. Do well.
Okay, thank you so much, Mr. Mohan. Goodbye. Have a good day.
One more thing, you must say thanks to Kailash. He's the one arranged with his father. His father is my good friend.
Oh, I see. Thank you, Kailash.
Okay. Alright. See you all. Have a nice day. Alright, bye-bye.
Thank you, Mr.
Thank
Mohan.
you, sir.
Bye-bye.
Okay, bye-bye. See you all. Okay, good luck. God bless.
So guys, just now we done with our interview ready. So now we are here to discuss the summary and the conclusion of the interview. So who wanna go first?
So I'll start first.
Okay.
Well, firstly, that he has told that he has managed a huge amount of land in Kalimantan and Sulawesi. So the first thing we learn in their biggest crisis isn't a big explosion or scandal. It's actually something way more frustrating, which is constant communication breakdowns. We're calling it like a chronic communication crisis. So if you think about it, they're super far from the head office in Jakarta. So the jungle phone lines are bad. When they are like heavy rain, lightning, flood heaves, the signal towers just cut off for days. So this isn't just like a one-time thing. It's a recurring headache that slows down the entire business.
Okay, thank you, Kailash, for your conclusion. Now we move forward to the second person. Who's next?
Me. So, business and company always come with a risk. So, how does KPN deal with this constant risk? They are actually super smart about being preventative. Instead of waiting for a communication failure to react, they plan way ahead. There's series of plans such as massive stockpile, where Mr. Mohan told us they ordered critical spare parts and supplies up to 6 months in advance. If the line fails tomorrow, they still have months of buffer stock, which is genius. And the second plan is technology backups. They don't rely on just one signal provider. They keep multiple options like Indosat, Telkomsel, and they have already invested in Starlink, which is the Elon Musk satellite internet, to get better coverage. And the final one is smart channels. For formal meetings, they use Zoom, but for immediate check-ins, they use phone call, which is WhatsApp video calls. This lets the boss see the manager in the field, so you can just say, "Oh, I'm stuck in traffic."
Okay, thank you, Fatin, for your conclusion. Next, I will be providing my critique. There are also good and bad of the crisis communication plan. Overall, they get a big thumbs up for the system redundancy and having a well-trained IT guys who can switch lines instantly. But there's a major issue. The thumbs down are they are too dependent on the outside system. When the national phone line and the internet fails, KPN fails with it. This reliance causes real problem with important stakeholders like government officials. If the line is down, they can't submit license or compliance reports on time, and they even get hit with huge fines or penalties even if it's not their fault. The system also affects their vendors and making it tough to coordinate on when and where to drop off the supplies. So that's all for me. Then we can move to the next person.
Okay, thank you, Rafa. So our team put together a quick post-step crisis management plan, CMC, to formalize their success and fix their weakness. The first action is formalize the technical redundancy protocol, TRP. They need a written, tested rule that says if the main line drops, the IT team must activate the backup like Starlink within 30 minutes. This makes the existing smart move an official enforceable protocol. So the second action is formalize the proactive supply chain buffer, PSCB. They already ordering 6 months ahead, but let's make it official company policy. This ensures that even if a new manager comes in, they stick to the 6-month minimum inventory rules for all critical spend. This protects them from any logistic delay regardless of the cost.
Okay, thank you so much, Davya. Now we'll move ahead with the next person.
Okay, so for my part, it's actually focused on managing the compliance risk and the people side of the crisis. So mandatory like 90 days compliance lead times. Since the government is so strict, KPN must always like be ahead of the curve. So we recommend making it mandatory to submit all license renewals and essential government document for 90 days. It's 3 months before the actual deadline. This gives them a massive buffer against line failures. So next is formal stakeholder communication metrics. Like they need a clear plan for who get what information and how they get it. So when the line are down for government, they use the most secure design channel, like for example satellite phone or encrypted email, like for serious compliance updates. So for vendor and suppliers, they will be using a simple, reliable platform like Telegram for general logistic updates. This keeps everyone informed and manage external expectation. Yeah, that's all for me.
Okay, thank you, Kak Wonchong. And finally, Pratif.
I want to talk about the conclusion of all this recording. So to wrap up, KPN is a great example of a company that excels at preventing problems, right? But our final and biggest recommendation comes straight from Mr. Mohan himself, right? So he was concerned about the data security, spying, and being dependent on foreign tech. So even he concerned that our strategic recommendation is investigate a proprietary secure communication system because the company should look into building its own highly encrypted internal network, and this not only solve their crisis communication issues by giving them full control, but also secure their sensitive business data and protecting them from hacking or espionage, right? So that's all for me.
Okay, thank you guys. I think that's all from us. We managed to summarize and conclude the whole interview and also come up with a crisis communication plan. So I think we can wrap this up. Okay, thank you everyone.
Bye bye.
Thank you,
Bye.
everyone.